EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Chargers have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Gray brought in motion. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Moore going in motion. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Receiver in motion, headed left. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Going for it all. That's caught! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. We are through one. 10-3 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 2nd and 6. A give here to Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Moore going in motion. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. He'll work forward, only to about the 18. 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Gray brought in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Now Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on Joe Tooney. Now it is 1st and goal. Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Second and goal. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? Or how fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball is coming out to the 30-yard line. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action now, Herbert. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On play action, now Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Herbert to the air again. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Chargers have it. In the pocket. pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
First carry for Gus Edwards. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They'll have it back a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. A handoff as they try to run it here. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, LA. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Kicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers make the lead 4. It is 17-13. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
On third down, Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is fielded well short of midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 35, it's first and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports. Pistol here for Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. That's halfway, good for 22. It's good for a Charger first down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So he'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Space to run inside the 20. he will score again. Touchdown Chargers. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Once again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
On second down, Mahomes. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
That's number 40 on the season for him. Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's a run going left. He's to the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. One last shot now for Mahomes. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
You